Okay, so the last step is to get our designs to Lightburn. And so to do that, on Onshape, what you want to do is you want to take and you want to select, you want to right click, for example, the sketch. This is where that, all of your drawings took place. You want to right click this and then export DXF. And then we can call it, what are we going to call this? We'll call this box tag Onshape. Okay, and it's going to save it as a DXF, and we're going to export it. On LibreCAD, we have to do one other thing. Well, actually, its default is a DXF. But keep in mind that these things here, these sentences or the words that we put in here, these texts, are all lumped together right now. So the first thing we have to do is we have to break this apart so it becomes individual units. And that's really easy to do. Just select the entire thing, go to the Modify tab, and then Explode. Okay? And now all of these things, now when you select, for example, the letter, you can see it only selects one line instead of the entire 2024. It now creates it as a separate entity. So let's go now and just simply save as. And then from there, we'll put it in downloads, which is where it was before. We'll call this our box tag. And then we're going to call this Libra. Okay. And there we go. So now when we go to Lightburn, I'm going to go ahead and get a new sketch. And no, we're not going to bother to save it. And all we want to do is we want to import. So I'm going to import, and I'll do them both at the same time. I'm going to do my box tag Libra and my box tag Onshape. Let's bring them both in at the same time. The one right on top of each other, like so. Okay. And then, like I said before, the Onshape, it doesn't actually allow you to select any colors. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to go in and manually select, for example, that, and then we'll make it our cyan like this, and we have to manually select this, and we're going to make it our cyan like that. Okay, and then, of course, the rest of this we want to be black. Notice on this, it's interesting. When you do a fill, it now looks like it's pink. And in fact it is, but there's also a black line. So if I hide, for example, that pink, you're going to see that there's a black line still underneath there. So it's okay the way it is. It's going to etch it first and then cut it. We could, if we wanted to. I can hide, for example, let me hide all these other ones like that. And now if I really wanted to, I could just select that outer line, delete it, and then if I bring these back, you'll see that in fact it's all still there, and it's going to in fact cut it out. So the settings here I'm not going to get into in this video. You'll probably want to discuss it with me or Chris or some other person who's familiar with the laser cutter about the settings they're going to be running at. But we do want to set that for your individual thing. Generally speaking, though, we never touch the black because we want to keep that the same so it always cuts through the wood that we're currently using. So hopefully that was useful, and I'll be looking forward to seeing your projects.